everybody. I'm the one. I am today's Sergeant at Arms.
Good morning.
Okay.
Oh, I know. The new guy sometimes gets on very late.
So, do you all know what today is? Did you guys wish your mothers? Or your grandmothers? I forgot, my mother had to remind me that it was
Company.
And today's word for the day is of affection or admiration. Okay, so can I tell the three rules? The three rules are: please refrain from talking about sex, religion, and politics in a way that it hurts the sentiments of others. Please do not interrupt the speaker while they are speaking. Refrain from entering or exiting the room while the speaker is on stage. You can do this while they are clapping. Handing over to the stage our president.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Today is Mother's Day. And that being said, it is Mother's Day. I hope you wish all your mothers and your grandmothers and give them a big hug and thank them for everything that they do for us. Mother's Day can be celebrated every day. It doesn't really have to be on a particular day. Yes. I actually didn't. I didn't remember it was Mother's Day until I saw the paper this morning. But I hope all of you wished your mothers and hope you have a wonderful day. On to the PMOD lady.
Good morning, Toastmasters and YLP. I'm Nidhi and I'll be your Toastmaster for the day. Let's start off with the quick riddle. So, Penny has 5 children. First one is Jan, second is Beth, third is March, fourth is April, and what is the name of the fifth one? May. What is something that is notable on May? Mother's Day. Exactly, and that is the theme for today. Mother is the most lovable and most endearing person in the world. No one can equal to the amount of love given by a mother. Mother's Day is celebrated on second Sunday of May every year to honor the unconditional love given by a mother. Let's play a quick game. Can I have 2 members in the audience to come up on stage? Right? Who wants to play the role of the mother and who wants to play the role of the
Yes.
So that who is it? Start the conversation and make it as simple as possible. Please come.
Will you read out the topic down here?
You dyed your white clothes pink by putting your red socks with the laundry.
Oh, wow. Come on, guys.
I dyed your white clothes.
So conversation.
It was a mistake. I can go to Saturday. Come back.
Moving on with our meeting. So, how the Toastmaster meeting works? The Toastmaster meeting is divided into 3 parts. The first part is the prepared speakers, where the speakers are prepared in advance and they speak to 3 to 5 minutes. The second part is where we have a fun-filled table topic session, where our table topic master is going to give the topics, and one of the audience are going to raise their hand, come up on stage, and speak about the topic for 1 to 2 minutes. The third part of the session is a very important session, which is general evaluation. So in today's meeting, our general evaluator is Toastmaster Harshita. She is the president of the Sunshine Toastmaster Club. She is an entrepreneur and she has won the best 40 under 40 lightning designs in the world. Let's welcome her with a round of applause.
Thank you for such a generous introduction, my dear. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Happy Mother's Day to all of you. So I had forgotten it's Mother's Day till my 3-year-old ran out and she said, "Happy Mother's Day," and gave me the most beautiful hug. And I realized that for Mother's Day, when your child hugs you and gives you love, that's the only thing that you want. You don't need big gestures, you don't need gifts. The mother just wants you to acknowledge her and love her, and that's everything. So all of us know that mothers, we refer to them as superheroes who don't wear capes, right? They show us direction, they guide us, they love us, they pick us up when we fall. And that's what I hope to do today. So I want to evaluate all of you, and I have my great Tagel team. We're going to note down everyone's performance, and I want to give you pointers, directions, and improvements so that you can become the best version. So our first tag note taker is our timer, Vivan.
I will time the prepared speeches, table topic speeches, and the evaluations. I will also alert each speaker the time they have left using the green, yellow, and red cards, which denote specific times. Table topic speakers should limit their remarks to no more than 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I will raise the green card. At 1 minute and 30 seconds, I will raise the yellow card. And at 2 minutes, I'll raise the red card. Those remaining prepared speeches should limit their remarks to specific speech times. 3 to 5 minutes. At 3 minutes, I'll raise the green card. At 4 minutes, I'll raise the yellow card. And at 5 minutes, I'll raise the red card. The individual evaluator should be between 2 to 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, I will raise the green card. At 2 minutes, 30 seconds, I'll raise the yellow card. And at 3 minutes, I will raise the red card.
Be aware that his job very seriously, so keep an eye out for him. So our counter is Toastmaster Harita.
Our counter is as a clutch or pause pillar by anyone during the meeting. The IIT Thank you.
But the crutch words are instead let's keep the movement more smoother, like how I'm using our arms, right? Our grammarian is Toastmaster Pradyumna.
Okay. Good morning. you think is the grammarian's role? Proper word. Proper word. Proper word. Amazing, amazing. So what skill does this require? What skill does this require? Listening, right? So it's your responsibility to also listen as much as the person speaking here. So I'll be listening, and at the same time, I hope that you guys listen too as well, because we will be quizzing you a little bit towards the end. Okay? So, and the task of the grammarian also is to keep track of all the speakers and the impromptu ones who use the word of the day. Today's word of the day is endearing, as our P. Modi mentioned, President, presiding officer mentioned. CMO. Yeah, sorry. So, what does it mean? It means using feelings of affection and admiration, right? So, every time anyone uses the word of the day, what do? We snap our fingers, right? So, please have your eyes and ears open for that. Over to our general evaluator.
Looking forward to having a great meeting. Back with you.
So before we start off with our prepared speakers, who is ready to have some comedy?
You skip school and went to the carnival. You skip school and went to the carnival.
Minimum 1 minute, okay? So back to the carnival.
Why should I go to the carnival and why should I not skip my school?
Education is more important than
Why do you think education is more important than the carnival? Why?
if you want to go to college.
Yes, I wanted to go to the college, but after college I can also go to the carnival.
But you skip school anyway.
Yeah, it matters if the teacher is not teaching well, so I can skip my school and I can go to the carnival.
That's the point that the teacher, you're not teaching.
Yeah, I have words. I have the words.
You want to suspend it. You don't want to get suspended.
But I will tell him politely. That's why I will be not get suspended. Yes, I will go. I will tell him.
I paid for your education. What about I also paid.
But I am improving my studies also. No, you are not getting apart from that. You are only just thinking. You are only just thinking about the carnival.
Yeah, so you skipped school and you went to the carnival. So do you expect the clown to teach you what is algebra? Do you expect that?
I can expect.
Clown. A clown with a carnival. With a ball to do it.
I can ask the permission from my principal and I can leave. Okay.
Oh,
Yes, I can. Yeah.
and I get all of this coding. Your child was successful.
But you should think about my studies also. Why you are not thinking about my studies?
I'm thinking about his studies.
You are only just thinking about the carnival shoes, not the studies. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Education. Okay.
Well, that was funny. So before we start off with our prepared speakers, can we have Toastmasters Shubhankar to come up on stage and read out the speech guidelines?
Have all of you YLP given your notebook to the evaluator?
Who am I evaluating? Prachi. Right. You have the Prachi. Yeah. All right, so let's go to the form page. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Do I sound like principal? The purpose of this speech is for the speaker to organize his or her thoughts into a logical sequence, leading the audience to clearly defined conclusion. The talk should be based on an outline with an opening body and conclusion. Please make a verbal evaluation of the talk. Okay. Basically, your speech should be structured in an opening body and conclusion, and you should lead all the listeners towards the conclusion. All the best to the speakers. The time is 4 to 6 minutes. 4 to 5. 3 to 5. 3 to 5 minutes. All the best to the speakers.
Thank you, Toastmasters Shubhankar. So now, let's start off with the first part of our session, which is the prepared speakers. So our first speaker is Abhinav, who is studying in grade 6 of school SSRBM. His hobbies are art, building Lego, and playing badminton. His title of speech is meditation.
Morning. Good morning.
But I do at least once a week. Meditation is very sacred. You might even think it is boring, it's a waste of time. Why should we always do meditation? But it does not think that why are you saying to me like this at all? Meditation gets calm, it gives calmness to our mind, gets us relaxed. Meditation is an ancient practice followed before more than 10,000 years. The founder or the Acharya of meditation is Shubhankar. You might think it's not good, but have session with it for a few days. You know what the meaning of meditation is? No. No. Getting a pass to meet the Lord. Like getting a boarding pass to board of light. Also, you can see God in your visions. Like between the eyebrows, where this is the exact third eye of Shiva, where there is a chakra called as the Agna chakra. This chakra controls the whole body, like saying which is correct, which is wrong, and which is right to do. When the Agna chakra is saying, the body follows it. This is called the subconscious mind. Conscious and subconscious are two words, but different. But boarding a flight and meeting the Lord with the class are so common. But in some cases they are not. Focusing on one thing is called as meditation. Like today's Mother's Day, right? Your mothers are focusing on one thing to keep you happy, like getting you something which you want. Like therefore, they're focusing on you. So that is called. So they are also doing meditation. Sorry. So let us quickly come to the time where we should do meditation. If you're okay in the morning, just try to do it at 4 o'clock in the AM to 5 o'clock. Because this is the exact time where the Lord walks the whole world in just 1 hour. Impossible. And they do it at 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock. If you're getting like bored by doing meditation, I think you've heard about Japamalas. It has 108 beads in it. So try to do at least 16 rounds a day. But if it is tough, try to do at least 1 time. I will tell you one mantra. This is the most powerful mantra in the whole world. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Try to do this at least 2 or 3 times a day. Over this next. Just
Well, that was enlightening. Next, we have Anuj of Sindhi High School and who is studying in grade 10. His hobbies are playing cricket. A day in a sports person's life.
Good morning. So why is sports important for us? Can anyone tell? Sports is very important in our life because it keeps us very active in things. Sports is a very active way in our life where we have to play, we have to engage with others and play as a team spirit. So I have an incident to share. We used to as a school captain of under 16, we used to travel around Karnataka to play different tournaments. Me and the coach used to sit in the side and make plans how to go about things. And the teammates used to disturb us with playing loud music, irritating, coming and disturbing. Sometimes we used to call others also that help us. But it used to be very fun because it's a nice period, night traveling in a bus going around the Karnataka and playing. People tell me I'm a very good off spinner off spinner. I have taken 8 wickets out of 10 right handers at the school level, and I've been affiliated by the school with the best sports person with a certificate and trophy. And now I have been past 10th and I'm going to play one more tournament in the month of June. This school. As it is very important. We are as a affiliated Sindhi board, we have we have a lot of leagues around our community also. We have does anyone know Sindhi Premier League, Small Bash Premier League? In that also, I have been twice a captain. They used to give us 5,000 points to take a team and an auction. and my highest bid till now is 20,000, 20 points. We have won 2 out of 5 leagues till now, and we are going to play one more league. It's called the Bellari Cricket League, which is going to be in the month of May end. We are a very, as a Sindhi community, we help people a lot. We during this COVID time, we used to help people as we used to give free food to the poor people and their families. We have 8 stations from where the food used to go. One in Kumarapap, one in Hebal. So we had a team of 40 of us. 40 of us used to combine each of. So in each area, we have 5 people who's taking us roll up and taking account of the food which is given to the poor people. We used to do a lot of work. And as a sports, we are the main. Now we have even you all can play if you all are interested. We have a game called Smash It. You can see it on Insta or Facebook, and you have a page also, Sindhi Seva Samiti. So we play a lot of leagues. We have a lot of tournaments. Thank you, and
Well, that was an admirable speech given by Anuj. So, who is ready for some entertainment? Okay, Abhinav and anybody else? Come on, Anuj. So, decide who wants to take this on. You broke the board?
Why did you break my phone? That's not a mistake. I saw you play for a lot of time and suddenly you went on. And it's slipped from the sofa. It's gone. We can't use it back. You have to buy a new one. Your father will kill me. He'll kill me also. Why did you give him the phone? Let it be any mobile. We have to pay money and buy a new one. And my full documents went from that. How will you get it back? It's gone. How will you, if it's not coming back? I had a lot of chats with my friend.
That was amusing. Our third speaker is Jeshna. She is from DPS of 7th grade. Her hobbies are arts. Two for the moments. One fine day last month,
Make sure we pay attention.
one fine day last month, my teacher called my mom. I
very terrified that she's going to complain on me. But she asked my mom whether I would like to go on a trip. My mom agreed, but I couldn't believe that my mom said yes. So I confirmed with her once again, and then she agreed. So I got very excited. I couldn't wait for the morning trip. We were fellow friends and we traveled in a duty van. When going, we played songs, and as soon as we reached there, we were very tired. So we rested. And while resting, we had our snacks, which was packed for us. Now we were ready for the climb. While we were climbing, we saw dogs, monkeys, and fishes, and many varieties of insects. And at the top, we played hide and seek, Ludo, and chess. And then we visited 3 temples. And then we saw the view from the top, and which was very beautiful. And then it was time to come down. So our teachers came back in a van, but we took a shortcut and came down back to the starting point. And then every time we went to a temple, then we had our lunch and I also went to the temple. In the temple, there was a small pond where me and my friends immersed our legs inside. There were fishes which tickled the bottom of our. I had to check because this was the second time me traveling with my friends. The image which is stuck in my mind is there was something going in the center. Before I had people who have not been to the trek have to do it because it brings us close to nature.
Upcoming, we have Prachi from Vidya Shilpa Academy of Grade 9. Her hobbies are art, poetry, and reading. Her title of the speech is Rebellious Artistry and Spray Paint.
How many of you have ever heard of Banksy? Banksy. Yeah, so you just gave away the whole plot of my speech. But yeah, so Banksy is a subversive street artist, and he is most famously known for his like political activism. And one of the most interesting things about him is that most people don't even know his name. They don't even know what he looks like. They don't even know what he sounds like. And he's just been shrouded in mystery ever since the start of his career. So today I want to talk about this extremely endearingly detrimental artist to the who's the shining light of the subversive art community. Yeah. So who is and was Banksy? Banksy is a professional artist in every sense of it. He is a painter, activist, professional filmmaker, but most famously, he is a graffitist. In 1990, he started his career by going to abandoned walls and started spray painting on them, leaving his signature at the bottom. Initially started out with Robin Banks, but then he started slowly getting into using the name Banksy, which is not even his real name. Again, it's an alliance that he uses. So we don't even know what his real name is. His art has depth and meaning behind it. And most of it is very cheeky and it's very politically, and it's very, it's a political act, evoking a very politically active voice. And his whole career is a spectacle, something so unique and suspenseful yet creative, and something everyone can enjoy. Banksy had a very rough childhood growing up. He was brought up in a neighborhood which wasn't very welcoming. His dad was beat up there quite a lot, and it wasn't very friendly to people of color. So it was very scary and uncomfortable environment. And no doubt it did contribute to the man he became, and it did contribute to the art he made and to the meaning behind it. So even though Banksy is a great artist, many people don't like him. And let's look into why that is. Many people don't like him because they say that his art is lazy, felonious, and lacks artistic expression, which is fair in its own right because he expresses, as I said, political opinions that many people don't agree with. But he also another thing is he is a graffitist, and many people don't agree with his art medium. So people will always object to the notion that he is bad, that he is a good artist. And even though he has a few naysayers, he does have quite a fan base. Many people who like him say that they like him because his art is expressive and it is very different than what other artists do. And and also this is also coming from people who share his political opinions and who do agree with whatever he does. And his art is, most of his paintings were a clear bit of contrast between emotional, realistic, and cartoonish elements, which, and I don't think this, any painting demonstrates this better than the painting, The Girl with the Red Balloon. The Girl with the Red Balloon is a painting meant to symbolize loss of childhood innocence or loss of childhood like happiness. It's to describe the painting is a girl letting go of a heart-shaped red balloon. And it's quite a hard-hitting painting when you realize the meaning of it and see it. This isn't the only reason this is one of my favorite paintings he did. Another reason is the story that happened, the story of it after it got created. So many of you may not know the story, but many of you may not know the story, but many of his paintings were sold at an auction. And the bidders, this one painting was sold. And there was very intense 10-minute bidding match with bidders. But finally, the painting was sold for 1.4 million pounds, which is quite a hefty sum. It's quite a hefty sum. And as soon as the auctioneer hit the gavel, that very crucial moment, the painting fell out of the frame and it got shredded. Yeah, it got shredded. And this obviously stirred an uproar because turns out Banksy was at the auction. And at the auction, as soon as the auctioneer banged the gavel, he pressed a button which made the frame open up and the painting fall through an active shredder. So, yeah. And there was an uproar of people who were very angry at his, once again, very extremely controversial actions. But there was also an uproar of people who loved this series of insolent shenanigans. Many people, a proof of his infamy is that people started calling this incident, "We got Banksy." So, yeah. And the reason he did this was because he wanted people to understand that rich people will pay like millions to buy art just to use it as a status symbol without seeing the true value of the artwork. He wanted people to know that his art wasn't just a status symbol, and that he wasn't just some sturdy trophy artist who racks in millions of dollars and who was a token badge for rich people. He knew his artworks were more than trophy prizes, and they had meaning and depth behind them, and people who couldn't see it didn't deserve it in his eyes. Of course, this sparked huge amount of controversy and uproar, but I honestly agree with it. Art is meant to be enjoyed by people who can understand it, who can truly appreciate it. It's not meant to be taken at face value and slapped with millions of dollars on it just because. And the artist is meant to be respected in the process of this. All artists should know this, I feel, and it's an important message, and I'm happy Betsy did for us.
Art speech given by Prachi. So, who's ready for some dramatic art? I want Toastmasters. So, next up we have Pranavi. So, she is from grade 5 of Vidya Niketan School. Her hobbies are arts and crafts. So, her title of the speech is My Vacations.
Any kid who does not like playing and vacations? Can you tell me any kid who does not like playing and vacations? None, I guess. No surprises, not even me. I will take the next couple of minutes to let you know about my present vacations. So here I go. There are three people who love my vacations: my mother, my father, and myself. We are razors, so we love the extra sleep time. My holiday started towards the end of March. Unfortunately, due to my brother's college, we were not able to go anywhere. But I hope to go to the resort we went in December. There we were in a tent, did some boating, and ate well. And I got frogs, real small ones. I was not afraid, but my father thought I was good. Another good thing is since the end of April is that our apartment swimming pool is functional. I go independently and swim for about an hour in the morning. Good exercises. I've learned to do flips, but we can still not die. I need more practicing. I haven't been going cycling because the tires go flat very often. I also get to play a bit with my friends and attend a few birthday parties time to time. I have made it a routine to visit the temple. Not more since I have Sanskrit from 5th standard. So I've been asked to go for Sanskrit classes. I'm learning little by little. My parents say 5th standard is going to be very difficult. And I have to study from day one. Another good thing, I think I can manage. That's not affecting me during my holidays. So here I am doing stuff I like. For all you older folks like my brother, try making your small fun plans now because when you grow older, you might have lesser time. I know I started to talk about my vacations, but my vacations are about enjoy and play and a little learning. Like what I'm doing is all for you. Thank you.
Lovely speech given by Prachi. Our upcoming speaker is Sky. She is studying in grade 6 of Frank and Public School. Her hobbies are sports and fashion.
What's the entire world talking about right now? But the entire world
NFTs.
But the whole world is talking about AIs, artificial intelligence, and them taking over civilization. That does sound scary. What if I told you all have AIs in your pocket? At least most of you. Like, can anyone tell me an example of an AI? No. Yes. So there's Siri for iPhones, Google Assistant for Androids, and we all know Alexa. So these are all examples of AIs. Well, good morning, Toastmasters, mentors, and friends. Today I'm going to talk about how my school day would look like with AI taking over the education system. First would be my first class, which my class teacher would usually take math. She would usually enter the room and we all would stand up. Can you imagine her just appearing out of nowhere? Because it would be a hologram of an AI. So you could see right through her. As much as that would be fun and exciting, I would miss the human touch of her. When I can't remember a problem, she would come to my table, smile at me, and walk me through the problem step by step. I would miss that. I can't even imagine Jim Reed, my basketball coach, being an AI, a hologram. He wouldn't be able to dribble the ball or do any defense because I could just run right past. Or, but I think a good idea would be an assistant coach. He could show me all those new NBA defense moves. But again, he wouldn't be able to play defense because I could run right through. And something I wouldn't miss is sitting through my long biology because AI would specialize syllabus just for me in my interests and my things that I'm good at. So I would rather go to art class. Imagine having a little genie ball that can take that would have all your histories, files, and books right in that small thing that can fit into your pocket. No carrying your heavy bags to school and back. I wouldn't have to do homework all alone and search through Google millions of tabs just to find the right answer. I think that's a waste of it. I could just ask my AI assistant and it would help me with my projects and homework. So with that, I would say that living in a world with AI taking over wouldn't be as fun as it sounds. I think it would be better for us to live in harmony with AI, where they could help our teachers to, again, customize our syllabuses, help us with books and customized classes that are made for us.
Explain that with a spectacular speech. Next, we have Triti of grade 9 of Presidency School. Her hobbies are art and playing with her dog. Her title of the speech is My Hobbies.
Washes away from the soul the dust of everyday life. Which means making art can help us to deal with stress, trauma, and unhappiness, or to just find greater peace and meaning in our lives. Painting has been a hobby I have embraced for quite some time. It gives me joy because I can draw my imaginations into an art piece and make the best out of it. You see, painting is not just a hobby for me. It's my ultimate escape from the realities of life. When I pick up a paintbrush, I enter into a realm where creativity knows no bounds and the world becomes my playground. Of course, the journey isn't always smooth. In fact, my early attempts at painting resemble something more like Picasso more raw. But hey, we all have to start somewhere, right? Some days, I just let my brush and my hand dry and inspire the painting. Other days, I usually look up inspirations on Pinterest and paint them. Another delightful aspect about painting is the way it can lead you down hilarious paths. I remember the day I decided to draw a scenery with my sister at a park. Picture this, me surrounded by trees and my dog, ready to channel my inner artist. But fate had a different plan. Just as I was about to paint, few birds decided to use my canvas as target practice. My sister laughed so hard, and I had to throw some paint water at her. Let's just say it's not a painting I plan to exhibit anytime soon. Another thing I love to do is journaling. It provides me with a unique outlet for self-expression. It is a journey of exploration of a path to understanding ourselves and the around us. In the pages of a journal,
I can freely pour out my thoughts, emotions, and experiences without the fear of judgment. In the hustle and bustle of life, it is easy to forget the small moments that shape us. By writing down our adventures, achievements, and challenges, we can revisit our journeys and revisit cherished memories. It becomes a bridge connecting our past selves with our present and future. I encourage each and every one of you to follow your own passions and hobbies so they have the power to awaken your soul and to enjoy your life. Whether it be painting, writing, dancing, or any other form, embrace it wholeheartedly and allow
Yes, given by this. Our last and final speaker is Govind from 2nd PUC of Shesharipuram Composite PU College. His hobbies are to play cricket, swim, and play dolak. His title of the speech is True Friendship.
Good morning, all the Toastmasters and fellow YLPians. Let me ask one question to all of you guys. What is a friendship? Can anyone answer? Close to that, close to that.
A bond between people with their ideas,
Close to that. So let me tell the answer. A friendship is a mutual affection. A friendship is a mutual affection and spiritual intimacy between and care between all the individuals. Friendship doesn't matter that friendship friendship knows no gender. It can be anything, boy or a girl, doesn't matter. How many of you how many of you have still true friendship? Can anyone? Nice. So I have all my experiences to share with you guys. First, first of all, when I was in eighth grade and I was in boarding school, I met. It was a pleasant Sunday and it was evening. I met my friend Shashwat Prasad. He, you can call him a masterpiece of cricket because he has won all the medals in the state level, and and he is more knowledge, more knowledgeable person than any of us in our class. He he performs. He is he is very good at playing cricket, and he also I also love to play with. I also love to play cricket with him. After when our when our first day went, it was very amazing. In the second day, we sat, we were having our lunch, and our true friendship was beginning to start. Once once I once in between English classes, I spoke a Hindi word, and my English teacher slapped me. But but he defend but my friend defended, and he told me he told the sir that, sir, it is a break time. Can we speak in Hindi? Sir told we can't speak Hindi because it is the rule of our school. He insisted to speak in English. He was he was one of the smartest person in our class he because our social science teacher encouraged him, and he has very much knowledge than me. after after leaving the school, he left the school between uh, he left the school before 1 month when my birthday came, when my birthday was coming, and he he left because the teaching of that because the education and the teaching purpose was not good. He want more education and more sports activities. After that, I got a number from a mutual friend, and after 1 year, we had a video call for more than 1 hour. That was our last friendship. I think friendship. I think true friendship means true friendship means that someone needs you. Means someone needs you, and in my case, I think it was a 50% chance of being a true friendship. Thank you.
Great speech given by Govind. I'm pretty sure all your tummies are making those little noises. So let's get some fuel and take a short break of 10 minutes and we will resume soon after.
I only think
So once again, I welcome you all for our second part of our session, which is a special educational session. For this, I would like to welcome a seasoned Toastmaster who brings immense value to the club. I'm not just speaking as a superpower. He is my mentor and he's a very encouraging, creative, and a very humorous person. He leaves the audience amazed by his skills. And it is none other than Toastmaster Karthik. Let's welcome him with a round of applause.
Hello and good morning, you all. I don't know what is it that you guys have been learning over the last 5 weeks. I don't know. But all those things do not matter. What really matters is what you're going to learn today. And what is it that you're going to learn today? Can you do something different? No. Good answer, but more specific. All the 5 sessions you give the same answer, it is correct. What is it that we're going to learn today? Sorry? Nice. Half a point. Another half? Okay, body language, I will summarize that as half a point. Then. I so wish I have the superpowers. Anyways, getting right into two of the most important things that I'm going to speak about today is body language and tone, or also called vocal variety. What I'm going to speak about? And this is going to be the most important session ever. Keep this in mind. Very important. And why is it the most important? Why? It is important. Okay. You all know what this is? Okay. This is complete importance being given to one element. Let's go and break this into 3 parts. Okay, how many parts? 3 parts. This is the most important, about 60%. This is second most important, that is about 30%. And this is third important. It is important. Third important, and it is 10%. Okay, so question that I have for you guys is, there is content. You know what content is, right? What you write, the thing that you write.
Everyone, can you open page number 30 and note down whatever?
Okay, so I was supposed to open today's meeting with open page number 30 and write that. Okay, so first one is content. assuming by one you know what content is. Number two is body language. And number three is vocal variety. Okay. Generally, you know what body language is, right? It's about usage of body. I will get into specifics of that. Vocal variety is, you know, how you say what you say. I will also get into the specifics of that. Now, the very important question that I have in this very important educational section is maths performance. What do you think is the most important out of the three? Which is content. Exactly. Let's give him a big hand. Because that is wrong answer. But the guys are actually the answer is very good. So what do you think is the most important out of the three? Most important. Vocal variety. All those people who said vocal variety, please raise your hands. What answer? What is the most important? Exactly. The only thing that is left is body language. So body language is the most important thing ever. Okay, and the reason is you can say something, but how you say something really, really matters. The second most important thing is what is with your love for content? Tell me. Oh, you for content, is it? What is with your love for content? No. The second most important thing is vocal variety. Okay, think about it. I was actually coming to office that day, and I was actually riding my bike, and in the ring road, I met with an accident. I fell down. It was actually painful, but it was pretty fine. I took up the bike and continued to the office. That is one side of the story. I was going to the office, and all of a sudden, I met with an accident. But I fell down. No one was there to get me. I had to pick up the heavy bike, and I had to go back to the office. You see the difference between the two that you encountered. What was the difference? It's the same content. It's the same sentence that they said. In both ways, it was painful. I spoke from the heart of it. But what matters is these two things that we usually ignore. We really ignore these things most of the time. And that is the reason, ladies, gentlemen, kids, I say this is the most important session you've ever attended. The reason is everyone can be speakers. You all can be speakers. As a matter of fact, you are speakers. But then what differentiates a speaker from an amazing orator? Right? You are here and you really want to get here. What differentiates that? These two things. Body language as well as are you convinced that it is important, or do you want more reasons? Yeah, kind of convinced? Makes sense? Actually, you're not convinced. Okay. Should we call an emergency? No? Okay, right. Yeah. So are you all convinced? Who's not convinced? You're not convinced. Let's go to have a discussion. Why are you not convinced? It doesn't make sense why you need all of those things. Lovely. So all this, I will answer your question. Right? All this is a part of a non-verbal communication. Right? Now let's imagine you're giving a session over here. And you're okay, or maybe you're having a discussion with your friend. So maybe I'm going to call you. Come down over here. Okay. Tell me a problem that you have. Tell me a problem that you have. Any problem that you have. Tell me a full story. No, don't give me one line answers. Explain. Explain it.
So from the grade math. So from the grade I had a major problem. I had a major problem in
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right.
from the grade I had a major problem.
So important.
Major problem in math and the textbook became bigger and you're not paying attention.
that I'm listening to you and you're really concerned. If anyone in the audience does this, okay, I will not feel good. And even if your friend is like generally, if your friend does this, it's not a great thing. So the way you sit, the way you speak, the way you look, all of those things really matter. Not just for public speaking, but also when it comes to human communication. Right? It is important. I didn't elaborate more, but thanks for taking this more with me. That's good. Stick to body language. How much time do you have? No. Okay, now I got time stood still. Okay, now I'm assuming most of them are convinced, but through the next 7 minutes, I will convince you. Let's focus on one thing first. Body language. Body language. Now, what is body language? What is body language? Yes. Hand gestures, yes. Perfect. Occupying the stage. Stage. Yes, occupying the stage.
Owning the stage.
Owning the stage, lovely. That's like a catchphrase. Yeah, owning the stage, lovely. Yes.
And when you're talking on a topic, you move around and
Beautiful. Beautiful. How do you guys even come to this? You know everything. Take the money back and go home. Actually, no. So what you guys said, everything is absolutely right. And coming back to your point, Nitin, listen to all of these things and apply in life. Okay, to start with. Okay, you guys did eye contact. Why is eye contact important? It shows confidence. Good answer.
Connect.
Connect with the audience. I love you guys for that. All correct answers. Okay. So the reason is eye contact connects you guys to the audience like a bridge. And I'm assuming a lot of you guys, please just visualize your speech over here. Everyone who comes here tends to look at the ceiling. Yeah, okay, the ceiling is so beautiful. The fan, Amitabh Bachchan's photo outside. It's really outside, there's a reception. The camera is over here. I think it doesn't show confidence. It really doesn't show for a very long time. Okay, it doesn't show confidence. Now think about it. You are the audience. When the speaker is standing there and not looking at you, but looking at top or looking down, how do you feel? How do you feel? Be very open about it. How do you feel? There is no connection. You feel bored. You feel left out. Exactly. No, so basically, these speakers are like, okay, I will tell whatever I want to. You listen to whatever you want to. The audience is like, you tell whatever it is. I am not bothered. I'm sitting and thinking about what I will have for lunch. And that is what happens. You guys, next time when you come on the stage, please make sure you give that eye contact. Look. It's beautiful faces over here. Everyone's face is beautiful, so why don't you look at the audience? Nothing to be scared of. So next time you're on stage, look at the beautiful people over here, because what it does is, it makes sure that the audience listens to you. They will not dare look at their phone. They will look at you and take your words very seriously. Okay? So eye contact. Convince that it is important?
Yes.
Also, have you seen the greatest of the great orators? Anyone can raise their hand and say who's an orator that you love, a speaker who you really love? Tell me. Oh, lovely. So, what's so amazing about that orator? So, but anyone is they would have specified the same thing, but it's the eye contact, the fact that able to reach out to everyone's eye, because that also exudes confidence. So keep this in mind next time you come on the stage. Next, let's go to a biology class. Right? What's the other part of the body? Any other part of the body? Sorry? Hey, that is next session. Next time. Other part of the body is hand. Okay? We'll come to slowly, like this will go down. Okay, hand. A lot of people also tend to misuse your hand by either keeping it in the pockets, right? Or scratching your head, or taking care of your chest. So, any bad habits that you guys have? With your hand? Folding your like this, measuring with the hands, right? So this shows that number one, you're not confident, but you're also nervous. guess what? The audience doesn't know that you're nervous. The way you speak, they think that you're a good speaker. What gives it away is you doing these things. You giving these things. Okay. So next time you're on stage, here's a challenge for you. Okay. As if in case you're not having notes, or even if you're having notes, I want you guys to open your hands up. Open your hands up. You know, ladies and gentlemen. How does this sound? Ladies and gentlemen. Right? Can you just give it a time from your seats? Open your arms up and face the audience. Right? Or confident like Shahrukh style. Not so much, but at least a little. Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing today? Today is wonderful. So use your hands to your advantage, but use it confidently. Like, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't work. Confidently, ladies and gentlemen, you are an amazing audience today. In addition to it, use your hand gestures for your speech. For example, once upon a time, there was this huge rock. Use your hands to specify and